Hey, welcome to the Duke It Out podcast. I'm your host, Duke Watson. Thank you guys for checking in with us today. Today, I have a very special guest. He's a very important man. He's a diabetic. We have a diabetic. So what's that like?
Yeah, I'm Liam Salvage. It's pretty cool when I'm fucking your mom. She likes it. She says, "Oh my God, diabetic, give it to me more."
Yeah.
That fat pig of your mom.
Yeah. Do you guys have like ice cream afterwards, or do you have?
No,
to,
we have
like...
unprotected sex.
Yeah, but have you ever had like a cupcake?
No.
This is Liam Salvage, stand-up comedian, host of the of the Shower Party Pod, and we're here. So, Liam, what made you get into stand-up comedy?
So I went to Giant Eagle one day, and they were having a sale on jokes. And I said, damn, that'd be pretty cool if I just bought all these real quick. So I just do Giant Eagle jokes for my stand-up.
Yeah.
I've never written anything. Giant Eagle had a bulk sale on jokes one day.
And you went in and you were like, I'm gonna take these and take myself to Netflix.
Yeah. I was like, Giant Eagle? No one's ever heard of that. So I'm going to just use that to get my way to the top.
Yeah. Giant Eagle.
I was molested by a giant eagle.
Yeah? In the birds, in the eagle's nest?
Yeah.
You were molested by... Do you remember the eagle's nest, dude?
Yeah, it was really big because I was in there. And then he molested me, and then he pushed me out, and I had to fly and make jokes on my own.
Did you ever actually stay in the eagle's nest? Do you not remember that?
What the hell's the eagle's nest?
At Giant Eagle, back before it was Giant Eagle Market District. When we were little kids, if you went to Giant Eagle, they had the Eagle's Nest, where they had like a 16-year-old kid, and you could leave your toddlers with them while you shopped, and they'd go in there, and there'd be like a Wii and then like a GameCube. There'd be like a GameCube and like one TV, and then like just like 9 kids of various ages. There'd be like a 3-year-old just sucking his own toes, and then there's like me, like at like 9 years old, and my mom's shopping, and she knows I can't be trusted not to try and climb the shelves.
See, yeah. Well, so in my city, we had a Tops and a Giant Eagle. We were a Tops and Save-A-Lot kind of family, and then Tops went out of business, and Giant Eagle took the spot where Tops used to be. So
you had no option.
Yeah, as a kid, I didn't never really go to Giant Eagle.
You had to be genocided into. You had to have the Tops genocided.
Do you remember Tops?
No,
Tops was pretty cool. It was Giant. It was cheaper Giant Eagle.
Yeah, we were like we'd go to like Aldi. And then
Aldi's good. I have one like 2 streets from my house.
Well, if my mom wanted like specific things that were like organic, she'd go to Giant Eagle. And so while she's out searching for. Oh, my mom was a health nut. My mom's like, you and her would be able to talk about dietary restrictions all day.
Yeah, I just know about the low carb, high protein diet. That's all I have to worry about. I go to the store with my girlfriend now, and she tried to buy all this organic shit, and we don't even have it's not like we're married. We don't have combined incomes. But I said...
Your girlfriend from Canada?
Yeah, she's from Canada. But we were going in, and she was going to buy blueberries. And I was like, why would you buy these organic blueberries for $7 when you can get non-organic for $3.99? They're the exact same shit. Just the price is lower, and you get more of them. Right. I don't understand. I made her buy the non-organic berries. I was like, listen, you dumb bitch. Do you want to save money or not?
Do you want to go back in time? We'll go back in time tonight.
I'll beat you until you get these non-organic blueberries.
Yeah. Dude, imagine if there was organic blueberries for sale in the 1950s when men used to really, really give the backhand after dinner. Like
that's why I can't fuck your mom. Like I can't actually fuck your mom because her pussy's too organic. It's too expensive for my taste.
It's too expensive.
I like the GMO pussy.
Yeah, that GMO pussy.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna be having that soon. That CRISPR puss.
The what? CRISPR puss?
Yeah, just wait. A couple years. I mean, you know about CRISPR. I don't know what
CRISPR is at all.
CRISPR is a genome editing technology. It's like a protein that you can inject, and it can go.
CRISPR.
Yeah, it's called CRISPR. It's a protein that they can inject into living beings, and they can go change their DNA. Like they made dogs that glow like jellyfish. Like they made their hair glow, and then like that gene, that genetic defect where like there's like jacked cows and pigs.
Yeah.
They can do that to a person. They can inject that genetic defect into you to be just jacked no matter what you like, just naturally jacked.
But we're babies, not crackers. They're gonna crispen us.
No, my.
We're not. I'm not a cracker.
They're about to be having like CRISPR kids. Like they said they did some CRISPR tests over in China on some some babies, and they said they were trying to prevent them from being able. They were trying to make them unable to get AIDS, but they somehow came out with genius IQs.
So wait, you're saying the less gay you are, the smarter you are. If you have the inability to get AIDS.
In China, yeah. In China.
Well, that's an issue there because they already come out smarter. So who's to tell if they were already going to be smart?
Yeah, or if that's the conspiracy. Like the conspiracy is that they genetically made these genius babies, and also when did they do these? I know I've heard about CRISPR like the first time in like 2016. There was like a Netflix documentary that had it in.
I heard about it today, so I have no clue what the fucking CRISPR thing is.
Yeah, it's the gene editing. It's like the main technology to like do human gene editing that like. That could possibly be affecting our lives in the next, 2 decades as people are like, well, let me have the perfect baby, they'll genetically decide what they want with these things. And then you can also there's like good things about it,
Yeah, so I'm just going to pick my kid to be Asian so they're better in every way.
You just get an Asian kid.
Yeah, why would modify an already Asian baby when I could just make my own Asian baby?
Just your own Asian baby.
Yeah. He'd be tall like me. He'd be one of a kind.
The Yao Ming too.
Yeah.
Would he be diabetic like you? Would he be type 1?
No, it's not like it's not. It was a mutation that happened to me. It's not like it runs my family.
Dude, honestly though, I have some respect for type 1 diabetes because it's really manly not to be able to have sugar. Like eating sweets is. I
can fucking eat sugar, you dumbass.
You can eat sugar, dude.
Yes, I can eat whatever the fuck I want. I just have to inject something if I want to eat it.
Dude, I've known you for almost 2 years, and I say that you can't eat sugar probably on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
You're just now telling me that you can have sugar.
I can eat. There was always this thing in grade school where I was diabetic, so they'd be like, "You can't eat this, right?" And I would just say, "Yeah," because I just didn't want to have to deal with it. But I can eat really whatever I want.
So that's how you talk to me, is like those like
like you're 12 years old. Yeah.
But dude, okay, but that just ruins my take on diabetes. That just destroys.
Yeah, I can eat whatever the fuck I want.
Well, it's now less manly to have diabetes.
Just like it's the same. I just have to inject my insulin. When you eat sugar, you fat fuck. Your body makes it already.
Yeah.
The issue is when you get fat enough or you eat too much. Glucose is technically, it's not sugar, it's glucose, which is carbohydrates and sugar.
Yeah.
So when you get too fat, where your body is taking in too much glucose so that you can't make enough insulin, that's when you'll be type 2 diabetic.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you just can't make it from the rip, and you have to put your own in.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that, though, you can't have anything but like meat, and that's pretty manly.
Yeah, I would just die if I didn't have insulin.
Oh. You can't just have like a meat eater diet. I heard Jordan Peterson's daughter testifying today on the internet because that's what comes across my TikTok feed.
Isn't she supposed to be hot or something? She?
Well, I didn't look too harsh because she was saying smart words, so I was like, I couldn't talk to her. So like, it's kind of out of my wheelhouse if she can, if I can't intellectually dominate her.
Yeah, that's true. She was caught kissing some guy.
Was she?
I forget who it was. It was like it might be a rapper.
She only eats meat, dude. She eats a carnivore diet, and she was out there saying it gets rid of type 2 diabetes in like a super high percentage of people.
So yeah, because you're gonna lose weight because you can't eat enough meat to really get your caloric intake for the day. Really, you have to eat a shit ton of meat. Meat's very kind of like low calorie.
Mm-hmm.
So if you eat a bunch of meat, you're gonna lose weight. And then you're not going to be type 2 diabetic anymore. If the type 2 diabetes is induced by weight. There's also just old age. You just get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just get diabetes from being old.
Yeah, most people do. That's when you usually get it. It's like if you hit 90, you're pretty much guaranteed to have type 2 diabetes.
It just your body just slows down to where it doesn't make anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people want to live longer. Like I don't know why science is trying to genetically edit people to
I want to live forever.
You do?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to live 67 years strong. I want to have 67 strong years.
I want thousands of years. I want to be the last man standing. I don't want to have other people not remember me, I
want to have enough time to talk to every single person.
No, I just want to need one person to remember me. I'm just going to keep on having kids those thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're going to put on my name. They're going to remember me.
Little Asian Liams.
Yeah. I was talking to my girlfriend. Me and somebody else, Michael, we're talking.
From Canada?
Yeah, my girlfriend. I was telling her, if you ever cheat on me, I'm going to China and I'm just cleaning up.
You're just cleaning up?
Yeah. I'm just because when you go over there as a white dude, especially tall, they like take pictures with you, and I assume.
I feel like you should go to Japan.
Nah, Japan is where they're gonna
go. There's a lot of white dudes there.
Yeah, Japan
dudes.
is like the anime. There's a lot of culture there that like Americans like.
Mm-hmm.
China, on the other hand, I can go over there.
But isn't there only like one woman every like 37 dudes or whatever?
So I'm gonna make every Asian man very upset with me. Because I'm going to be cleaning up.
You're going to start World War III, dude. Chill out. Chill out, Godzilla.
These white Americans. Yeah.
Going over there just like, and like, you're just like telling all of them, you're like, stand up. I'm a stand up. I'm a comedian.
Well, they can't understand me. So I'm just going to say, you and me, finger motion.
And you're going to see if
it's
going to
work.
Works.
I think white people are like celebrities over there because they take pictures with them in like villages. So I'm not going to go to like the main place in China. Like, Hiroshima or whatever. I'm going to go to like neighboring cities, like villages, where I'd be the only white person they may have ever seen. I'm just going to dominate.
Yeah, that is a cool way to get. That's a real cool guy way to get some.
It's going to be like when they desegregated sports.
No, you're that's literally that guy, you know that TikTok that's go to everyone go to if you're really feeling beaten down by all these women and they've crushed you emotionally, go to the Philippines. Yeah, that's just another version of
I don't know what it is about Ohio, but there's a lot of old dudes that came back with Filipino wives, and it's wild that you like go to high school and there's just a bunch of girls that are the product of a 20-year-old woman and a 50-year-old man, and there's all half Filipino because their mom was Filipino.
Yeah,
it's wild that they come back just with a brothel.
Dude, that is nice. With a bra, you mean a giant bowl of soup where you can have sex?
Yeah. This one time I was in Amsterdam, or the Netherlands. I mean,
no one's gonna get that joke but us, and I'm okay with that. It's not like anyone's gonna watch this podcast anyways. Well, actually, all the shower party fans, all your guys,
all 40 of them,
all 40 of your viewers are gonna join up with all 25 of mine, and we're gonna have a 65 view episode.
We're
gonna go big time. We're gonna be on Joke World. They're gonna put us on the best of February compilation.
Joke World is really weird because they kind of started with you could just submit tapes to put on their Instagram and all their socials.
Yeah, but now
they just steal established comedians.
Just Netflix special jokes. They just put Netflix special jokes on.
Yeah.
Their YouTube channel is I like their compilations. They put together good compilations of like the funniest podcast moments of the month.
Yeah, and like this is the funniest Tom Segura, Bobby Lee moments, that type of shit.
And I'll sit and watch those and just like waste my day away and use that as background noise while I'm beating off or whatever. I
wonder if you still can submit to Joke World. You should try submitting that one crowd work clip that you did.
Oh my God!
Try it. Just DM him. Be like, hey, you can submit things to here and see if he posts it.
I do not want that.
Why not? Go for it.
Dude, my girlfriend's mom saw that and she goes, did that guy really do something bad? Because I feel bad. Like, he might have hurt his feelings.
He fucking lit up a cigarette inside of the establishment.
After I bullied him, he shoved a guy in the bathroom.
Yeah, he was right in front of me. Like,
he physically attacked a man.
Yeah.
Because I bullied him.
No, it was before.
It was
after.
Right after.
You're right. He went to the bathroom and just shoved a dude.
Yeah, but like also he was yelling. He like interrupted a bunch of newbie sets. Like it was people's like first, second, third time, and he was just yelling during their stuff, and they had no idea what to do. It was my moment to defend.
It is funny
the world of comedians.
Because in the clip you do say that he lit up a cigarette previously, but if you don't listen to that and you just hear him say, "You look fat." It's just you belittling him because he calls you fat.
Yeah, which is funny too.
Because it's true.
Oh my God!
How much weight have you lost? He's on a weight loss. He's trying to lose.
I haven't weighed myself at all, but I have been intermittent fasting.
It's probably rough for you because whenever you step on the scale, you kind of break it. You have to buy a new one every time.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I'm down any weight, but I've been playing a lot of Switch Sports. Nintendo Switch has a sports game. I bought it at Target. Went into Target and I was like, what's in the Nintendo Switch section here? Because, why buy diapers when you can buy a new Switch game?
Yeah, she'll play them eventually, your baby.
She's going to get much more value out of it.
Your baby's going to inherit so many fucking Switch games and just She's gonna get that Switch and already be leveled up to
Yeah, she's gonna be like
whatever
max
she
level
wants.
on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nintendo Switch Sport. That's like Wii Sports. So like it's got a little bit of motion.
Yeah.
I actually bought a foam, like those Lego pieces that go on the floor, because standing on my ground in the living room, it's a carpet over hardwood, and it your feet get sore if you play games for a long time.
It's probably a good investment for you anyway, with how much weight you're putting on your ankles.
Yeah.
You need a little soften the blow.
Yeah. So I bought one of those, and I started playing Switch Sports. Dude, I'm pretty sure I'm playing tennis, I'm playing badminton, I'm playing volleyball. I'm gonna be losing weight any day now.
Yeah, well, they have the old Wii Fit, and those double as a scale. So if you just get a Wii back, and you just get
a Wii Fit,
and get one of those balance boards, it weighs you, so you can you can try it out.
Yeah. I probably will weigh myself soon. I wonder if I've lost a couple pounds over January.
Yeah, no, not drinking probably helped a lot.
Yeah, because I am back to drinking now. So
Yeah, now you're gonna put on the pounds hardcore.
no, maybe I'll just go to vodka
That's a good option. They have
or tequila, something low and.
if you do
calorie.
seltzer, if you don't do any soda with it, you just do like not even tonic, because tonic has like the sugar and it has higher calorie. Just do soda water and vodka and lime.
Yeah.
Add a bunch of limes and it'll taste like lemonade.
Dude, sugar-free Mio, 0 calories.
That's true.
That's so easy to just regular water
Yeah.
and Mio. It
Dude.
tastes like punch.
Instead, you can just put the Mio Energy. Have you seen those bad boys?
Mhm.
It's like an energy drink. You just pour that in
Make
there.
your own Four Loko.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're pretty wild.
we should do that.
Or just take a shot of vodka and squirt the Mio in your mouth.
Dude, would you do a case race on here on this channel?
Yeah, do it.
Okay,
What is it? Is it 12 or 24 beers?
24 beers, 2 guys per team.
No, that's not hard. That's like 12 beers each.
12
That's
beers
not bad.
each. First team down wins.
Yeah.
Do that. Get a couple more people on here.
And then you have to watch the video all the way through and edit out everything.
No. We're keeping everything, all the words, all everything that was said.
You just get 12 beers in. You're like, I was sick recently.
You know what? Freaking people with Down syndrome.
Yeah. Those guys are pretty cool.
Man, I was trying to lead you into your new reference, your joke that you told at Bits and Skits. People with Down syndrome.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can read it out loud for you. I have my notebook on me.
You got that Down syndrome joke in there.
It's not like a.
It's
I
a
don't know if
great
it's
joke. This is a beautifully written masterpiece.
People with Down syndrome have big tits.
I stared down the camera when you said it.
It's not negative.
No, it's not.
It can be a good thing.
It is true. Dude,
Have you seen that Victoria's Secret one?
Dude, I don't know why, but I don't know if it's inappropriate, the level that I love people with Down syndrome. Because
I do love them.
I love them in a way.
Dude, they're so cool.
They are. Dude, is it inappropriate how much I love them?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna CRISPR my baby to have it.
You're gonna reverse Norway it.
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck, this is so goddamn cool.
Just literally, you could just probably go to like, what are those? Baltic? No, not the Baltic. The Norway and Sweden and whatever that area is called.
Yeah,
that group of places, they don't have any Down syndrome kids there.
for real, none at all.
They have almost none. They are allowed to abort them after they find out, so they do that there. And so you could probably go like, hey, just give me that one up there for cheap. You wouldn't have to pay for all that CRISPR.
I guess there isn't, because when you think about it, was it the Mongoloids? There was 2 other ones, but there wasn't like a white oid that they called, because they thought people with Down syndrome had Asian in them. That's why they're called
really?
Mongoloids.
Really?
Yeah. But I
No
don't know. I
way.
don't think there was a white one.
Well, no, that's like a recent thing.
It's not. No, I'm not saying that whites
like,
aren't.
No, there's there's a lot of Down syndrome whites out there.
Yeah, there is.
But in America, there's a lot, but because like people keep them here. They don't do that.
Yeah, they don't get rid of them.
They don't get rid of. They don't usually.
I'm
Some
a-
people do. Some people do. Do what you want to do. I mean, I don't. But like, I'd rather have you keep the Down syndrome kid than a freaking guy who's gonna go do sales. Like,
Yeah.
I hate when someone shows up and tries to sell me something. Like, abort that guy, not the Down. We want the Down syndrome people. They brighten everyone's day that they touch.
Listen, I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna round them all up. I'm gonna go to an island, and it's just gonna be me and those fellas having a good time. We're gonna have beers every day, all day. We're just gonna get drunk and have
Tits.
fun.
Dude. They love tits.
We're gonna have porn 24/7
Oh.
stream of it.
Dude.
God, I can't wait.
I actually could do that. Like I could happily hang out with like six, like me and like six down bros.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Have you seen the dude that like he has glass bottles of Bud Light?
We should get into Special Olympics coaching. We should try and volunteer.
Yeah,
we would have so much fun. Like I would legit do it.
I want to do bowling though.
Bowling?
Because we just hang out at the bowling alley with them and just drink beer.
No, we have to start practicing bowling soon.
Yeah.
I've been practicing a lot on Switch Sports.
I just played a real game of bowling this weekend.
What'd you bowl?
117.
Are you serious, dude? I'm happy to get over 100 every time.
Yeah, I get 100 every time.
Yeah, I get right around there. But like I bowled a 195 on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
yeah.
Was that your highest?
Yeah, that was my highest.
All right. On the Wii Sports, I remember getting like a 270, 280 one time.
I'll get there.
Pretty
I'm
cool.
getting my stroke down. I'm figuring it out where I can like I'm starting to nail it. I play a lot.
Yeah.
I get home from work and I'm like, I am about to beat 12-year-olds online at the bowling.
You can play it online now. Is it like a battle royale or whatever?
You just like and it's like you get like 3 frames. So it's a full bowling game. There's 16 people bowling at once, and after the first 3 frames, they cut out the lowest 8 scorers, and then every 3 frames they cut out the bottom half of scorers. So like to make it past the first 3 frames is really the hardest part, because you have to get like 2 strikes at least. Or a strike and 2 spares.
Have you ever seen the dude that's it was like a famous bowling clip that he says, "Who are you? Wait, who are you? I am." Have you seen that dude?
No.
He wins, and it might have been a perfect game or something, but it was a championship, and he just says, "Who are you? I am."
What?
Or who do you think you are? I am.
What?
Yeah.
That is a weird way to talk crap.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right. What do I got here? Do you So we got 2 things I have kind of for us today. I messed around with some Chat GPT, and we could go into that. Yeah, and
let's go for it.
Yeah, let's do this. So I asked Chat GPT just to write jokes.
Okay.
And I got a couple different jokes here.
All
right. Let me read them to you, and we're gonna see if Chat GPT can take our job as open micers or not.
Yeah, we can try to punch them up.
Yeah. Why did the diabetic cross the road? To get to the sugar-free bakery.
Okay. A lot of the standard road joke.
They do all the jokes are like, why did they cross the road on Chat GPT?
Yeah, well, the Chat GPT is based on like the internet and things that have been submitted on the internet, so that could very well either be a conglomeration of 2 jokes.
Don't they pull some stuff off Reddit? Like, can't they get a joke?
Yeah. Very obviously, that's probably like a jokes.com type of joke.
Yeah. All right, let's go to this next one. Why did the type 1 diabetic cross the road? To get to the insulin pump on the other side.
Was that you or was that Chat GPT? I couldn't tell.
That's Chat GPT.
Oh, okay.
And I just said write jokes. I didn't tell. I didn't.
You didn't say diabetic?
No.
Okay.
I didn't say diabetic at all. I just asked it to write jokes for me and you to discuss.
The insulin shop? Is that what it said?
To get to the insulin pump on the other side.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Okay. All right. I got like a couple more here. Why did the diabetic bodybuilder always carry a bottle of insulin with him to the gym? Because he didn't want his muscles to go into sugar shock.
That was the worst one.
Yeah, I just told it to write jokes. I didn't put any suggestions in at all.
Yeah. I could sell my insulin to bodybuilders because they inject that sometimes.
Wait, that's a real thing?
Yeah.
So, since you bodybuild and you have diabetes, could you overdo the insulin to get that similar effect?
No, because my body doesn't like make its
much.
own amount, so I'm just getting up to the standard amount of what people usually have. They're doing it to get above the amount that they could make. Yeah.
So what does having extra insulin do for you in bodybuilding?
I can forget. I think it's like they do it when they're cutting, I believe, when they're cutting weight, because it'll metabolize more glucose, so that, I don't know.
So they'll digest faster, essentially.
Something,
yeah,
I don't know.
Something like that. Okay, I got a couple more here. Why did the diabetic bodybuilder carry insulin with him at all times? Because he didn't want to be caught without his protein shake.
Protein shake, okay.
It makes no sense.
You got to think about that one. I think there's proteins in insulin. That's what it's like.
Really?
I guess it could make sense. I don't know.
Yeah, I clearly put in jokes about diabetics, type 1 diabetics, and diabetic bodybuilders.
Okay. So Nick Jonas, he's diabetic.
Really?
Nick Jonas, yeah.
Is he like your guys' like your like idol?
You remember when we were
Is he
kids?
like the Jackie Robinson?
Yeah, of diabetes.
Kids with diabetes.
Yeah. Remember when we were kids, he like came out with a song that was like he was dying, and it was just him saying that he had diabetes, and everyone thought that if you had diabetes, you were gonna die.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could.
Anybody could die.
That's true. That's true. We could all get hit by a bus.
I actually went to high school with a kid that was diabetic. He got blackout drunk and then went into a coma and died.
Holy crap.
That was a fun story, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was depressing. What the heck? Okay, I did get
Wasn't that fun?
Yeah, I did get one more thing from ChatGPT.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Listen up, y'all. It's a story to be told about a bodybuilder who never gets cold. He's got a heart of gold and a spirit that's bold, and he's living proof that diabetes can be controlled. He's got a six-pack, biceps that are thick, a physique that makes the ladies click, but he's got no pretty but he's not just a pretty face and a buff body. He's got a story, and that's one that's got a body. He's got type 1, but that doesn't slow him down. He's got a pump that keeps his blood sugar on the round.
Sugar. You told us to write a rap?
I told her to write a rap about a diabetic bodybuilder.
That's pretty good, yeah.
My ChatGPT experience.
Tell it to write one about a fat, absent father.
I will. We'll go into ChatGPT right now and write a new rap. But you have to perform this one.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm very smooth with the lyrics.
Are you?
Yeah. I got
Watch it.
fat
Hopefully it lets us
rhymes.
on. Oh, we got in. Okay. Write a rap about...
I can't wait for you just make it write a podcast between us, and we can just read it out loud.
Yeah, and then we don't have to, like, think.
Yeah,
or-
write an hour-long conversation between two open mic comedians. And it just inserts names that we talk shit about.
Yeah. Write a rap about a fat...
Absent father.
Absent father.
Technically, this isn't like it's not thinking for itself. It's conglomerating different data, to make something. So technically, it can never take our jobs.
Maybe. It could take some people's jobs. Some people could do what they do right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking people are happy about a McDonald's.
This is saying like it's writing being. I'm gonna write a joke about being a fat absent father.
Will you write this, or is it saying you can't say fat?
No, it's letting me.
I tried to make it write something about poop, and it said it can only be medical grade poop that it talks about, and then I said write a joke about medical grade poop,
Did
and
it
it
write
said
one?
we cannot joke about that.
What?
Yeah.
But they just told you they could talk about medical grade poop.
Yeah, and I specified. I wanted like a doctor joke about feces, pretty much. Is what I could get from it, is what I thought.
That's crazy that it won't write a poop joke.
Yeah.
I feel like a poop joke is pretty mild-mannered.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's writing the chorus now, and then you can... I'm not going to read it. You're just going to perform.
Oh. Producer, drop a fat beat.
Dude, we don't have a producer. I'm just going to shimmy this across, and hopefully it keeps recording everything.
Listen up, y'all. I got a story to tell. About a man who was fat and a father as well. He wasn't there for his kids. He was absent, leaving them all feeling lost. They were bent. He was always stuffing his face, never thinking twice. His love for food was more important. It was his vice. But what he didn't realize was the pain he was causing. His kids were growing up without him, always blaming. I don't like they subvert with like what's not a rhyme. He's a fat absent father with a heart of stone. He's never thought about his kids. He was always alone, eating, drinking, and never given a care. He left his family behind without a single share.
No stocks for my children.
Yeah.
I was too busy eating away.
That is good. So you should sing that as a lullaby to your baby.
Just about that. That I'm going to just not be here.
Say sweet. Here's a song I wrote about you, about our life.
Dude, I am a big lullaby guy now. I don't know if you know that.
What are you singing to your baby?
I'm singing Hush Little Baby.
Really?
Yeah, I'm Hush Little Baby. Don't say a word.
I'm surprised you weren't just like softly whispering a Juice WRLD song or something. I got those benzos on me. I couldn't recall a Juice WRLD.
The devil.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
Just one of his most heavily influenced drug song.
Yeah, he does. A lot of his songs are just straight druggage. Yeah. Oh, the camera just cut out. Good. All right, and then I can.
To the mic.
Yeah, and then I can fix the computer too, though. I can probably reach it all the way out.
Yeah, you can. We can keep going. There's no gap here at the Duke It Out podcast.
There's no break. There's no break at all. If this freaking laptop doesn't start freaking charging, though, we're screwed.
I think it'll last the whole time, won't it?
Hopefully. Yeah. Sometimes it'd be shutting off at like 40% like a deck, but it's full right now. We'll see. So ChatGPT, that was fun.
Yeah, I had to write I wanted to see what it would write a sketch. I had it write a sketch about coffee, and when it writes sketches, it has one joke that it wants to get to, and it has like a minute and a half build up to a one punchline payoff. And I want to make a series of sketches that are like...
Oh, was it the one that was on your latest episode of your podcast? Yeah, I did hear that. So that would be pretty funny. You guys read it out? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what... I was listening to that, and it was like... I wanted to talk about ChatGPT, and I was like, this is why... And then I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I made it, right? Write a rap about diabetes.
Yeah, the rap is fun.
Yeah, and I was like, what will build to the rap besides four shitty jokes? Yeah. That it wrote.
Speaking of the stupid internet shit, have you seen that guy that was apologized for jerking off to AI porn?
No.
Dude, he's like a Twitch streamer or something, and he was jerking off to two of his friends in the AI porn.
Two of his friends in the AI porn?
Yeah. Well, they were girls, and they were, I guess, attractive ladies, and he wanted to touch his pee-pee to them. And now there's like they're all saying like AI porn is disgusting and stuff, but what I've always considered
is AI porn so jerking off to an AI model. You're saying is more disgusting than imagining them naked and going on their Instagrams?
Yeah. So that's what I was gonna ask. Is it more disgusting to find a fake body that obviously isn't theirs? It's just like pasted on to make a porn. Or to go on their Instagram and jerk off to a photo.
That is their body.
That is their body, and they're fully clothed even.
Yeah, but like in a way...
It's creepier.
Yeah, but it is creepier, but in a way is that kind of beautiful? You know, is that like nature's
romantic.
Credit? Yeah, it's nature's credit is looking at her toes on Instagram, zooming in on all those beach photo toes and just getting at it. You know, I mean, there's a whole website of like there's a whole world of celebrities. They've been doing that for 20 years. You know how many celebrities that I have seen them naked, but really it's just a crappily pasted photo over top of their face.
It's just advanced Photoshop. It's been around for a while.
Yeah, and it's literally but like when I was like 12 and I was looking up like Selena Gomez naked or whatever it was at the time, like whoever was on Wizards of Waverly Place or whatever bullshit I was watching, and I'm looking up this girl trying to find her naked or whatever, I would believe that shit so hard. I'd be like, her face looks so weird and.
They're already doing like the deep fakes.
Yeah, why are her tits so much bigger in this picture than that picture? I don't know. She must have had a good tit that night.
She was 12. I was 12 looking at her when she was 16, and I don't think she was that developed yet.
Okay, yeah, jailbait.
Oh, Justin Roiland?
Man, dude, that is so funny to get like super famous and then start doing that.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to wait until I'm very famous and the blowback is so harsh that it would ruin my entire life to do anything heinous.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
Dude, I just wonder what it is. Like, how much success do you have to have before you start being like, I'm pretty successful. 18 shouldn't apply to me.
Yeah.
Because it seems, I mean, I guess it probably happens with regular folk, but it's not as interesting.
Adrienne Ian Pacelli, I think that's how you say her last name. She opened for Louis C.K. on the live show, and she had a joke that was like, poor people and rich people both fuck kids. They just go about in different ways. Poor people are walking away from the house in a UPS uniform saying, "Why did I fuck that kid?" Old rich people are just high-fiving saying, "I can't believe we're fucking this kid."
Yeah, I don't even understand how that works, but.
Yeah. Everybody, so are you attracted to children now?
No.
I think you're gonna be fine.
Oh, so you think you have to be?
It.
You don't get it.
No.
You don't just catch it. You don't just high five Leo, Leonardo DiCaprio, or like, dude. Leonardo DiCaprio's a legend. I tell my girlfriend all the time, I'm like, you're turning 24 this year. You got you got 2 more years.
My girlfriend's older than me. I told her that too.
Yeah, my girlfriend's like months older than me, but like, I'll be like, you're turning 24. You know, you got that Leo. And we're done. That's always fun. It's always fun to torment your girlfriend.
It is. That's why I told her that Asian bit. I'm gonna go to China. So I got slay some puss.
Oh my gosh. So let's let's talk about what you were telling me before we were on the show. When you were saying that you're very upset that Tate Martell's in prison because you were a huge Cobra Tate fan, or not Tate Martell. Tate
I didn't even know who Tate Martell is.
Tate Martell was a quarterback, and I got the name. Sorry, I got that all mixed up. I mean, he didn't. Whatever. He left Ohio State. Screw him. But yeah. Cobra Tate. What's his freaking? I don't even know his last name.
What is his last name?
I don't know. He's a legend, though. You were talking about how he's a legend and that you love him and that his sayings are what got you through, college.
I especially like his criminal history. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that he sex trafficked women.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool thing that people do now?
Dude. What's more alpha than sex trafficking?
Yeah. To impose yourself on numerous women, that's pretty cool, if you ask me.
Dude, I mean, he was always talking about, you gotta put these bitches in line, and he was literally lining them up.
He was.
He was lining them up.
I think the technical thing was that sex trafficking is like a loose definition. I believe it was more like a prostitution type ring.
Yeah.
That he was running.
And he was.
Because with sex trafficking, you think, oh my god, there's 12-year-old kids in a...
But isn't he in like Romania? Aren't you allowed to just do whatever you want there?
No, that's why they arrested him.
Oh,
we didn't extradite him.
Oh,
he's still in Romania.
I thought he was just hanging out there because he could get away with anything there.
No, that's where he was arrested.
We
didn't extradite him out. The Romanian government is doing this on their own.
Oh, nice, nice. Shout out to the Romanians.
Yeah.
I got a Romanian friend.
Is that my girlfriend's sister's fiance is Romanian, like from Romania.
Yeah, he was my friend in college. He's from Romania, and he would just go into Romanian mid conversation about stuff. Yeah. He was the first person I met in my life that told me that people who are bilingual from like he went to kindergarten and learned English. So like when you're bilingual like that and you like learned one language till you're 5 and then you learned another language real quickly when you're a kid, like when you get them both as a kid, he thinks in both languages, like whatever makes more sense for the sentence, like whatever he's thinking, whatever makes more sense. Like if there's a better word in Romanian or a better word in English, he can think half and half. And I was like, what the fuck?
You know what's fun was when they come over when they don't know English, they put them in sped classes. There's like, hey, this guy can't speak English, put him in the fucking slow class.
Dude, they must love America because all those freaking down boys are so much fun.
Yeah, they just you guys can hang out with these fellas.
Dude, that's a great way to introduce you to our country, though.
Yeah, the American dream.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, they are... Like you were probably you probably get treated so much better by your classmates in there than by like...
You're right. You don't have to do homework and shit.
Yeah.
You don't have to like do as much.
Dude, and like you're in that class and you're hanging out with all the fun guys and but you go to the store and you can't speak any English and like there's just like some racist cashier who's just like giving you a hard time. Like, dude, learn how to speak the fucking language. You're just trying to get eggs, but you go in there and they're like, oh, and they're giving you hugs.
Put on the act at the grocery store.
They just start acting like their classmates.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
God, this is the best episode I've ever recorded. Yeah, your first ever episode, of course.
We recorded I've been on the podcast technically 4 times.
No, yeah.
We recorded one in February of 2021.
Yeah. That was, he was actually on the podcast that time.
Not 2020, 2022.
2022, February 2022.
And then we deleted that because he waited 10 months to post it. I'm like, just fucking delete it. I don't know what I even talked about. And then we recorded 3 with me, you, and Michael Dickens.
Which he'll be on in 2 episodes for his first time.
But technically, I've been on here 4 times. And he just invites him and his friends to come over to hang out. And if he happens to post them, that's cool. But he just wants to hang out.
Yeah, and just talk with microphones up against you the whole time because it's more interesting this way.
I am glad you got rid of the little Taco Bell. You still have it.
That Taco Bell cup is right there. We're not getting questions out of it today.
Okay, good.
We're done with that.
Those questions were we went through like all of them. The one time I was on that was never posted.
Oh yeah, the best ones were taken at the beginning. But there was like 40 questions, and like I probably wrote like 5 or 6 of them that I was asking at the time to people because I'll have dumb questions I ask people, and then the rest were off of like Reddit and like the internet, like funny questions, and then I looked through like probably 100 or so and just picked like 25 that were good or talk aboutable, and then they were not good. But I did start a new question thing. I guess we can do that now. We're about 40 minutes in. So I send out a request for questions on my Instagram and Snapchat stories. You can't get the Snapchat. You cannot have my Snapchat.
And you can follow him on Instagram at
Duke Watt 27.
Yeah. I know your Instagram handle better than you.
Yeah, it's Duke. I just checked it. But yeah, you can send in your Instagram or on Facebook, Duke Watson. You can follow me there and check the stories and send in.
Or leave a comment below.
Yeah, you can send a question in below. I'll reply to comments. I don't have anything better to do.
Or send an email at
No.
dreamentertainment@gmail.com.
No, it's DreamTour94.
DreamTour94.
But I'm not gonna check that email. I'm not gonna reply to that.
I've gotten one email and it was from you for the questions. So
yeah, and you didn't even notice it, and you're responsible, unlike me. So wait, let's so yeah, I got a question in today, and this question is
Do I know who it's from?
No, it's from Vince. Shout out to Vince. Okay. We're not saying like who, but basically so I asked for like any type of interesting, fun, weird, funny questions, whatever it is, and we're gonna answer some questions here. And Vince says, do I keep trying if I really like this chick and she's moving? And that's the biggest reason for us to stop talking. So like,
how long has it been?
She's moved. Well, we don't know any more than that. Okay. She's moving, and should he stop talking to her because she's moving far away?
So
that's like their only reason for stopping things is the moving.
If it's been a week, I would say no. If like you started talking for a week and then she's moving that week, I would say no.
Yeah, don't develop
it. If it's been a couple months, and then you have like a plan to eventually move in together, like it's been 6 months, and you're like, okay, if this is going to continue, eventually down the line, we should move together. Then you can say like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't think her moving away is like a reason to stop talking to her, but like,
I think
it's like definitely a reason to get someone here and keep it up with her, and then you can have one in two. Yeah. You can have 2 ladies in 2 towns.
If you by that
That's
logic,
great advice.
You could have as many girlfriends as there are cities in America.
Yeah,
technically.
Yeah, and you just you could, and you could start now.
You can have hoes in different zip codes. Is that what they say?
Yeah, hoes in different area codes.
Yeah. I listen to rap.
Dude, you sang a rap today.
I did. I'm a rapper.
Yeah, but Vince, yeah, I guess it really all depends on like what your guys' situation is prior to that, and that's more like being realistic in the advice. Realistically, you can still talk to her and get a girlfriend here, and she'll never know. That is realistic. But another realistic angle would be to be open that like you just don't like if you want to keep talking to her, just tell her like, I'd like to keep this a possibility, like keep talking, even if you guys aren't dating yet. Be like, let's not just cut each other, let's stay in contact.
What I'll say is, if he says talking to this girl, maybe implying that he hasn't fucked her yet. If you haven't fucked and she's moving away, she doesn't want you. So
wait. Okay. Yes, maybe.
So if you're just talking to her and she seems cool, she's just like a friend that you've been trying to get with, it's not worth it.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, but if you have been, and like maybe you guys like if it's new and you guys like just started doing stuff, and like she's moving away, even if it isn't gonna work out, you want to keep talking, to her? Because, like, if she's moving somewhere cool, maybe you go visit for a week and...
No. Airplanes are expensive. They're like $300 just to go down to North Carolina right now.
You mean Canada, where your girlfriend lives?
Yeah. So...
Yeah, you're actually a good advice person because your girlfriend's from Canada.
Yeah, North Carolina. Same thing. It's expensive to fly right now. So if you're not dating, it's not worth it.
Yeah, unless you were like almost like... It doesn't hurt to try and stay in contact, I guess, per se, but it might actually be more drawing yourself out in the long run.
Unless you want to move there as well.
Yeah, unless you want to move there and you're serious about it, but, like, you don't know, like obviously in any relationship there's going to be a lot you don't know. Like, you're never going to be 100% sure about everything, but, like, you could, like, keep talking to her and calling her and but like also like maybe
and make her
before she make her pay for the flights, but before she moves, just be honest with where you're at, and that's kind of the only way you're gonna know if she's actually like if she's moving and she's ready to move on. You might not have a choice. You might not have a say.
She's probably moving for a job or something of the sort.
Yes, he did text me one thing, like she's graduating school and moving for a job.
Okay, so she's going for a job. She graduated college. We can assume that's a little bit higher paying. Now, you can tell her right before she leaves that you love her, and then she moves, and that's where you extort her.
For her money?
Yeah. You say, like, I need $300 to go to see you, but the ticket's only $250, and then you're like, I also need to eat, so I need $100 more, because it's expensive.
The airplane food is expensive.
I need you to Venmo me $400 so I can go see you.
That's not a bad method.
Yeah.
Dude, I think, like, honestly, like, you know how there's, like, what's that, Cardi B, and, like, didn't she have a documentary come out about what how she was, like, hustling, like, guys, like...
wasn't she the woman that drugged and raped the man? And
no. She drugged them and didn't give them the sex that they paid for.
Okay,
and robbed them.
So she drugged them.
Yeah, so she drugged them and robbed them, right?
We're allowed to drug them.
But she's a girl boss.
We don't touch them.
No, she's a girl boss.
But we can drug them if we don't touch them.
Yeah, it's more acceptable that way.
Okay.
I wish more dudes did that, is what I'm saying. I wish more dudes drugged women and didn't touch them and just took their money.
I'm going to drug women and then just put them home. Just drive them to their house and just put them in bed and just leave them.
Tuck them in real nice.
Yeah. Like, you should have been home 2 hours ago. I'm doing you a favor, you bitch.
Just find really drunk girls at the bar. You just drug them and get them home safely.
Yeah, you should have been home 2 hours ago. You have work tomorrow. You're out here whoring it up.
Dude, you're just every night you're taking home nurses.
Yeah, listen, a traveling nurse is a whore on wheels. And then flight attendants, those are nurses in the sky.
No, flight attendants are 85 years old and gay men.
No, there's a lot of unattractive 30-year-old flight attendants nowadays and gay men.
I was gonna say, because when I the last time I flew out to California, it was
what company?
Delta.
Yeah, Delta's a little bit more American and United, the lower class ones, they're all 30-year-old women.
It was like women who could be men. like my mom, or like they could be like, you know, like they just recently had grandkids, you know.
I got you. Yeah,
like,
Americans not like that. Americans 30-year-old women.
If you're a 30-year-old man, fly American.
You know when you get on the plane and then they make eye contact with you when you're getting on?
Mm-hmm.
I always feel like they all want to fuck me.
Do you feel like that everywhere you go?
No, it's something specific about flight attendants, where I just feel like they're making eye contact with me in a weird way, like a too friendly of a way. I'm like, do you want to fuck me right now?
Mm-hmm. Well, dude, the sky does get you horny.
Yeah.
The sky gets you horny.
And
they're in the sky all the time. Because every time I'm on a plane, I'm a little bit more horny than I usually would be.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember being like a little kid and like flying like at like 14 years old and being like, holy crap, what, like, because like, you know, when you're 14 and you have to beat off, you find a place to beat off.
You jerked off in the airplane bathroom?
No, but at 14 I was like deeply considering it.
I did it at 17, which is wildly different.
No, it's not.
It's like
I was a freshman.
I've gone through puberty.
Yeah,
but
I knew
better.
But you're young, dumb, and full of cum, man.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I mean, who cares? I mean, it's funny that's like flushing that is hilarious. It's got that little flap.
I've done it on a plane, a boat, and
A boat?
car. I just need to do a train.
A boat, like a cruise ship?
Yeah, cruise ship.
Well, yeah, I feel like that's all people do.
Yeah.
No one has sex on cruise ships.
I almost have
too
every
full.
mode of exploration. I just need trains.
Need
I was on a
trains?
train. I almost did it.
Dude, I mean, at this point, you have to do it. You can't be like that guy who like jerked off in his seat 6 times on the one flight, but like you can totally. The bathrooms are the most respectable place.
Dude, there was such a big line when I was on that plane jerking off in the bathroom. There was like a line of 15 people.
No way.
Because it was a long flight.
Other people had to jerk
off. It was
off.
to Texas. Was it to Texas? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was to Texas. So it was a long flight, and I was in there for about 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. A 20-minute jerk off session. The sky is hilarious.
Well, you can't. There's no Wi-Fi. I'm not paying $12 to get Wi-Fi for pornography.
Yeah, but close your eyes, man.
I had.
But you're at 7. But you're at 17. Like at 17, I feel like my just closing my eyes. Like I don't do that. I watch porn most of the time, but I'll still every once in a while just.
Yeah.
And it has gotten better. My imagination has gotten better as time has went on.
From 12 to 14, that was my mindset. I would just close my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Then from 14 to 18, it was just porn every time.
Yeah, and it was just getting more and more intense.
Not even. I wasn't the guy that got more intense. I always knew what I liked.
Yeah, you were intense from the start.
Yeah. I always knew what I liked.
Yeah, I always knew.
So I never got deeper into anything.
Yeah, I don't think there's not much deeper.
Than what I like?
Yeah. No, there is. There's definitely much deeper. No, but I definitely, mine got weirder and weirder because, like, at first I didn't even want to see a penis. Like, I want to see.
I still only watch POV.
Like, well.
I can only see the penis.
Well, I couldn't even have a penis and it had to be a strap-on. At first,
that's a good choice.
Yeah,
so lesbian.
Yeah, I started with all lesbian stuff, and like I didn't want to see any girls eating each other out at first. Like I started with just titties and kissing, but like that was real young. And then I quickly got into like strap-ons and everything else, and then I was like, all right,
what was your first?
That's my penis.
Pornographic experience. What'd you see? It was online TV.
Me and my brother on the downstairs desktop computer together went to hotnakedgirls.com and scrolled and was like, dude, this is the best website they ever made. Who knew they had these?
I had an iPad. I was like 12. It was like first generation iPad, and then back then they had an app store that had magazines on it. And I went to Sports Illustrated on the iPad. Nice. And I jerked off to a Sports Illustrated. It was Kate Upton.
Nice.
Man.
Nice. Kate Upton. Kate Upton is a fire first jerk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I knew about porn by the time I started jerking off. Like I knew where Pornhub was, so I went to Pornhub. But like when I first started just oogling my eyes on stuff, you know, anything could catch my eye at first. But then like I think my buddies showed me my buddies would show me pictures they found on the bus and stuff.
Dude, my buddies would show me gay porn all the time.
No
all they would show me was just 8 dudes fucking in a bathroom stall.
What? Your homies are gay. Your homies are.
There was this one I remember.
At least they thought for a while.
You know the stalls, not the handicap stall, but the regular one?
Yeah.
Where they were stacked where like their back and the knees were holding them suspended in air, and there was 8 of them stacked on top of each other just fucking. And
they were like to get some support, they Spider-Man'd a little bit with the arms.
That's why they had they were back.
That's why they needed this stall.
Yeah.
They could have done this in a tight hallway.
Yeah, they could have.
Why didn't they do it in a tight hallway?
Maybe they didn't have anything tight. They were real loose.
Well, 9 gay dudes who are making that video, there was nothing tight about it.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty tight. Pretty cool.
I had something I wanted to say, but I'm so gone now. I feel like I had something about flying, but like it's not related to what we just talked about at all.
Yeah. Anyways, they all want to fuck me on the flights.
They do. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh man. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm just like laughing too hard right now inside.
I know I'm real funny.
Yeah, dude, he does stand-up comedy. You wouldn't believe this.
February 17th and 18th, I'll be hosting for Tom Cotter from America's Got Talent.
On at the Funny Stop.
Yeah, Funny Stop. Chicago.
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, 7:20, 9:20.
Yeah,
both nights.
8:30.
Oh, 7:30, 8:30,
7:30,
9:30.
Yeah, 2 shows.
Okay, yeah. What else? Is there anything? I feel like I have one more thing for you. Let me check my. I don't know if I put anything in the show notes besides
The fucking ChatGPT shit.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the Shower Party Pod. Check that out. The Shower Party Pod is. I enjoy it every time I listen to it, and so anyone out there that likes listening to podcasts, if you're listening to this, you could definitely listen to the Shower Party Podcast and be like, wow, this sounds real professional. You'd be like, dang, this guy, Liam's got his editing together.
Yeah, we have a little shower curtain behind us. We have a cooler background than Naruto and Juice WRLD.
What about Guardians of the Galaxy or Trippy Elephants?
That would be cooler if we had that.
What, Guardians of the Galaxy?
There's an elephant.
The Trippy Elephant?
Yeah.
Dude, look how many elephants are here. There's a wooden elephant,
2.
one I painted myself, and then that one, the trippy one behind you.
And then 4 sitting right there.
Dude, I won't forget that.
Because you're a fat elephant?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, is this over? Is that 60 minutes?
We're at 55. We got. I mean,
we can fill.
We can fill 5 minutes, dude. That's what we do all the time.
You got any jokes you're thinking about?
Dude, no, I'm not. I haven't thought about shit in days.
Dude, I had a funny idea for a sketch I'm gonna write about being an alcoholic dad, but only on wine. It was like he walks in, you fucking bitch, you don't even listen to me. And he's holding a bottle of Pinot Grigio. You don't even care, and then he hits her. It's like a combination of an alcoholic dad and a woman.
And a woman. And an alcoholic mom. But yeah,
no, just a regular woman.
Just a woman.
Yeah, you don't even listen to me.
Yeah, and then you're like, but he's gotta like swing like a wine woman. Yeah, like
where it's only elbow.
Yeah.
You just extend the elbow like they're fucking playing tennis.
But she's gotta fall like she got hit by a man. That could be good. That could be good.
They put the thumb up a little bit, just like a little bit at the tip, and with a closed fist for some reason. Giving a thumbs up while punching someone.
Oh, that's great. That's good. That's good. I had a sketch too that I came up with, but I lost it. It's in the ether now.
Did you write it?
No.
Did you just think
I was thinking about it while pressure washing today, and I was like, I'm gonna remember this. I'll talk about it on the podcast, and then when I edit the podcast, I'll hear it again, and then I'll write it down. Then
was it about power washing?
No, nothing to do with power washing. I zone out when I do that and go into like whatever world, and.
You go into Juice WRLD?
I go into Juice WRLD. Yeah.
Dream World?
Dream World.
This is Dream Entertainment.
Daydreamer.
Yeah.
Daydreamer.
Oh, it's Daydreamer?
Yeah.
I thought it was Dream.
Originally it was, but I like Daydreamer.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that better because that's kind of the vibe, you know? Because like I'm not paying attention, I'm daydreaming, and that's who I am.
So what'd you say?
And that's who I want to watch this channel is people who only are kind of paying attention.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's who I want here. I'm trying to attract the daydreamers.
Yeah, you just put it on at work. Don't really listen to it. It's just background noise. Something that's like white noise to fall asleep to.
Yeah, just kind of listen to this. And then when I say something that's a joke, take it completely out of context and say it as a fact at a family function. And then that's who I want listening to this podcast is people who do things like that.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I take podcast facts of people joking around and I say them as serious facts at family functions and start arguments.
My fun one of that I realized that I said the only reason we use Einstein is for Einstein's bagels and he wasn't even Jewish. Turns out he was. And that's why he left Germany. So
yeah, that makes sense.
So tell that to your friends that Einstein wasn't even Jewish and they named a bagel joint after him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you told that joke like a few times. Once? I swear, just once on the podcast, once it's on stage. Oh, wow.
It did not work on stage.
No?
No.
I was there. I know. I have it on tape. I watched that part over and over again. Yeah. Well, if you guys want to hear us tell jokes that sometimes work and sometimes don't, we're kind of funny sometimes, though. If you made it to this point in the podcast, you definitely should be willing to come see us at the Funny Stop. So we're both at the Funny Stop. We do amateur night almost every week. And then, he's 16th, 17th?
Yeah, I'm selling out, or 17th and 18th, and I'm selling out the Akron Civic Theater for a one-time only Happy New Year event this year. So just come out on out to that. It'll be me and 12 other friends with a room full of theater attendees. Sold out.
Oh, really?
No.
Shower Party Pod.
Yeah.
Shower Party Podcast on any platform and social media.
Liam Salvage with an L.
With an
Salvage.
L. Like
garbage.
Like you're salvaging it. You're sparing it. So I wish someone would salvage this podcast because
that would have been a good podcast title for me.
What, salvage?
Salvage this podcast.
Dude, that can't.
Damn.
That can't.
Didn't even think about that. Huh.
That's gonna be the title of this episode. Is
when I disband this one, me and Brandon have a falling out over all the money we're making. I'll rename it to Salvage This Podcast.
Yeah, you have a money falling out, and you start your own podcast.
We're making too much money,
and
right
you
now.
Solo it like you start solo podcast.
It's like going from Cumtown to the Stavi world.
Yeah, it's the Stavi's world. I actually I bought the Patreon for that.
Really?
Just to listen to the Joe List episode and then unsubscribed. I don't have that kind of money, but like,
yeah, I just used to listen to Cumtown, the Patreon episodes on YouTube. They were just up. People would re-upload them. So.
Oh well, the camera cut out. Great,
right.
That's okay. I don't have anything else to say. Thanks.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe or whatever. Do that stuff.
I'll do that.